Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. I hope you're doing well. We are getting into some more fun with Terracards here today, folks. And the objective for today is no crazy build. It's no nuclear Easter Bunny stratospheric build. Instead, it's to simply chill. That's right. That's the objective today. To chill. To take a load off. Right? And why is chilling important? Well, you should probably know the answer to that question, folks. Chilling is very important. We are in this hustle and bustle world, right? We have deadlines to meet. We have bills to pay. We have dinner to cook. We have other outlying stressors that can sometimes build up, cause some anxiety, cause some problems. And that's why it's important to chill, folks. And that's why I want to do an episode of Terracards and Chill. I am trademarking that right now on this day. Terracards and Chill. You heard it here first, folks. And that's exactly what we're doing. Like I said, no specific build in mind. Maybe we'll go peanuts today. Sure. Let's go with the peanuts. Feel like I don't use them much, so let's use them. But we're just chilling. We're playing some Terracards. We're enjoying the nice environment and nice atmosphere of Terracards. We're hanging out together. We're having some fun. We're playing some peanuts. And you know, folks, we are just chilling. So that is the vibe today here, folks. And I appreciate you stopping by the channel. You know, if you're new here, or maybe you're just drifting by, maybe you've never heard of Terracards, maybe you've never heard of this channel, and somehow you found yourself here. If you are enjoying the content, if you are in need of some chill vibes, maybe you're just in need of whatever I am able to provide you right now, whatever this video is able to provide you. If that is the case, and however you got here, please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. Greatly appreciate you joining the community that we're building. So with that said, yeah, we're going to keep playing peanuts. We're going to keep playing, well, we're going to grab some blue wheat here. We're going to play some sunflowers. And most importantly, we're going to just focus on the chill. So it is Tuesday here where I'm at the time of recording this video. How was everybody's Tuesday? Hopefully, I'm able to provide a bit of an escape. Maybe from a stressful day. You know, maybe you have some kind of high leverage exams coming up, right? Maybe you're a student. Maybe you're a busy parent. Or maybe you're just grinding out that job day in and day out. I know that's what I'm doing for sure. And, you know, hopefully got some good vibes coming your way. Some chill vibes. It's important to chill. It's important to relax. It's important to keep things into perspective and, you know, let's take it day by day, of course. So that's kind of what we're looking at. You may have noticed our cows turned into peanut cows. That's what happens when they are adjacent, to a peanut field. And they, predictably enough, create peanuts for you. So we're going to rock that vibe for a while, for sure. Why not get a little peanut butter going on here? Rabbit Apprentice, veganism, fuel grapes. Let's go with Rabbit Apprentice. I think that's a solid choice. And I think I'm going to just keep playing my peanuts here. So yeah, how was your Tuesday? How's the rest of the week look like for you fine folks? For me, like I mentioned, you know, I work a corporate job, right? The typical 9 to 5, although it's more like, like let's be honest, it's more like 7:30 to 5:30 on any given day, depending on workload, of course. And that's just how it goes. That's all right. Pays the bills. You know, there are some rewarding aspects to it for sure. But I think everybody's in need of a little dialing down. And that leads me into my question here. So what's your ideal way to chill, folks? Let me know in the comments. How do you chill? How do you wind down? How do you kind of let loose a little bit? How do you relax? Is this an evening thing? Maybe you go out to your local wine bar, or maybe you enjoy some red wine in the evenings. Maybe Netflix is your thing. Maybe mindlessly scrolling through social media is your thing, right? That's definitely a thing, for sure. There's many different ways to chill. What are your ways to chill? I'm curious. So let me know. Maybe other fine folks in this community can learn some new chill methods from you. I feel like I'm saying the word chill a lot. I definitely am. But the farm's name is Chill, of course. Alright, so we need a watery tree here, for sure. Could supplement with water cows, but I'm gonna roll while the rolling's cheap. Actually, I'm gonna grab these medium fences here. It's just too sweet to turn down at the moment. We are water neutral, folks, but we have no water at all. So let's see if we can't get that resolved. I mean, I could go more blue wheat for sure, because it doesn't cost water. But I'm going to be in a great position to simply play some watery trees when we get them, for sure. So we're keeping an eye out for some watery trees. Giant carrot, that's another... Hey, here you go. 3 watery trees. Isn't that lovely? You just love to see that. And I don't even know that the objective today, folks, for this video is to quote-unquote win or do some extraordinary... I mean, we're not going to be doing an extraordinary build unless, you know, an opportunity kind of presents itself. I don't know. We'll just kind of see what kind of trouble we can get into with Terracards here today. But ultimately, just trying to chill, right? I personally just got off of work myself. Had a long day, probably just like most of you fine people. I'm looking to chill, and I'm sure you are too. More peanuts, you bet. Why don't we just like load up on the peanuts in this one? I feel like I don't use peanuts too often. We can change that right here and right now, folks. And with the watery trees in play and Rabbit Apprentice, we can just keep playing peanut cows as well. Maybe we'll find ourselves with a new fan favorite here. Biofuel Generator. This is a strong card to grab for sure. And I'm going to structure my peanut islands in a way to where I'll leave a spot, excuse me, for a water tank for sure. So I'm going to throw a Biogenny right here, and it's going to get insane production. Just love using that Biogenny. Alright, so now we're finally crushing some peanuts, which is great. Silo? Yeah, we can go silo for sure. Send our water into the stratosphere. This will send both our water and fuel into the stratosphere. Some costly expansions for sure, but that's okay. I mean, water is solved. Don't gotta worry about water. Except for I still don't understand why we have negative 100 fuel there. I think it's a bug. I'm not sure, but I think it is. Let's go with more peanuts. And where are we going to kind of lace those in? Suppose we could get a crusher right here and surround it. Could definitely do that. Then we would need a melter right here, which we can certainly get. Would be nice to get a crusher on the central island here. That's actually where we need the crusher, right here. So we'll figure out some future opportunities for sure. Can probably just set up another peanut processing zone, to be honest. Looks like we'll have the fences for it. But let's just kind of hold for the moment. Yeah, so it's registering that we don't have fuel, which we clearly do. Definitely a bug, but as you see, we're not making peanuts at all. So all of our peanut plants and their very mediocre production, admittedly, we're not getting any income for it. And it's hard to explain. But such is another day in Terracards here, folks. So you gotta wonder, how can we just get a quick resolution on this, right? More crushers. Yeah, we'll take some more crushers. I'll throw a crusher right here, and then we can lace some more peanut fields around it. So right here. And then we're going to need a melter for sure. Let's get a biofuel generator. Maybe this will help solve our, our fuel deficit, which doesn't make sense to me. I guess we'll see. We'll just have to see. Let me think about this for a second. So if we're crushing here, we would need a melter right here on the central island to process it all. So that's what we'll go for. Could also throw another crusher here too, of course. That's a little unnecessary at the current moment in time, though. Yeah, so, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, do we have to, go fuel peanuts? I guess we'll go fuel peanuts just to see if that makes a difference. Plus 20 production to cows. I mean, we could easily get this. Or does Arboreal Bounty help bail us out here? It's something with, the baseline of the fuel production. We learn something new every day, don't we? But somehow, someway, I'm losing fuel at every turn. Very strange stuff. Here's a water tank. Take that. Wheat, soy, wolf, sugarcane, giant sheep, more fuel peanuts. Giant sunflower would be a decent play. Let's go with more fuel peanuts and see if we can't just get this figured out. Another water tank. Yeah, we'll take another water tank. Not crushing any peanuts at all. Alright, so fuel peanuts. Let's go right here with some more. I'm thinking if we get our fuel deficit to above 0, we'll be just fine. It'll register like nothing ever happened. And then we'll be rolling. But definitely a weird glitch to sort of combat here. Looks like we're getting about 50 fuel per turn off of the negative bottom line there. So that's good. That's encouraging, of course. I think what I'll do is I'll go with another water tank right here. We'll have a very strong peanut production zone here for sure. And how we doing for income these days? Just 7K. I mean, it's kind of out of pure necessity that we can have to continue to play these fuel peanuts, so I'm sort of forced to expand. Giant cow do not turn into peanut cows, FYI. I think the biofuel generator, I mean, it'd be great to grab it, right? Although we don't really need it. I mean, let's be honest, we don't really need another biofuel generator. We're gonna be doing just fine on fuel once we get this little glitch or whatever rectified. So let's just keep rolling. We are quickly closing that deficit that should not be, but is. And we're doing okay on income. I mean, when I say okay, I mean like just okay. Just barely okay. More water tanks. Goodness. This game has been quite generous with the water tanks today, for sure. So we can throw another one right here. Why not? Getting monstrous production. 41 peanuts there. Obviously looking for the Peanut Fest buff, for sure. I think I should hold off. Yeah, I should hold off. And just keep playing some cows, for sure. Alright, we are in the positive now, thankfully. Dionysian Rights, that's good for peanuts. Arboreal Bounty. I mean, there's definitely a play with Arboreal Bounty where it gives double production. So yeah, let's grab Arboreal Bounty. That'll do wonders for our water and fuel, of course. But we also have the opportunity to double the production of our peanut plants as well. At least the islands that aren't completely filled up. Melter, yeah, we need that pretty bad. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's expand up this way. I think we'll be doing okay on income now that we're able to crush peanuts and we have a melter as well. Gotta remember to play my cows too. Fuel corn. Don't need that. Crap collector. Let's think about this here. Yeah, I could see a play for a crab collector for sure. So why don't we grab one of those? Need a single peanut plant on our middle fence here, but it might help us get more cows in our hand. So this is going to melt down all of our crushers in the vicinity. So let's do this. Start making some peanut butter, which we're making. 1,800 units. Decent little sum. Now we're getting 2 cows per turn. So we have to get some... We have to get another draw of peanut plants for sure. Another water tank. Let's roll by that for now. Giant sunflower, we could certainly go there. Don't think I necessarily need that. Fuel tank, mill, chicken, black sheep. Fuel infuser. Let's go with the barn. Was that 2 barns? Yeah, that was a single barn. So if I can get it right here, that would be a good spot for it. And then we can throw a crab collector right here. And we can start another build right here. Peanuts, right? That's what I'm thinking. Should be able to, yeah, making 27k will be fine for the income. Although it's getting much tighter than I would prefer, I must admit. Alright, let's go with this for now. More watery trees. Let's grab them. Arboreal Bounty will be able to be used with our peanut fields now. So we can throw one right there. Throw one right here. And kind of just in a holding pattern. Suppose we could throw one here too. Why not? Alright, giant sunflower. Yeah, we'll take it this time. Giant Sunny is gonna look good right about there. Absolutely. Alright, popsicles. Yeah, we could go with some popsicles. They work on peanut cows as well. Want to keep one spot open for a single peanut plant on the middle island, though. More sunflowers. I mean, we could use more sunflowers. I think another barn is probably... It's probably the better play. Gluttonous Feast. Yeah, let's go with Gluttonous Feast. And let's see, we could go... let's go right here with the barn. Maybe we can start building off this way too. We're gonna have plenty of cows. It's a matter of fences, which we have. But really what I'm waiting for, folks, is I need more peanuts, right? We got to get our regular cows converted to the peanut side for sure. Here's some apple trees. With Arboreal Bounty, they're very good. But we need more peanuts. Let's grab some medium fences for the future. Fuel peanuts olive tree. Fuel wheat water cow. Some more melters. Yeah, we'll grab some more melters. These are fundamental things here, folks. We're just banking them up. Hope you're able to find some chill vibes today, for sure. Grab some watery trees, again, for the future. Let's see if we can't get some crops. Here's a peanut gnome. Everything in a 2-island range changes to peanuts. And that'll be very strong with the build that we have. I mean, everything in a 2-island range is already peanut, but if we go... like right here. Like these will get pretty insane production. Could go right here. And get all this. I like that play. Let's do that. Why not? Not bad. Yeah, that peanut butter sells pretty good, doesn't it? In fact, why don't we go right here too? Shifting gears a little bit. Making a ton of peanuts to go directly into the biofuel generator. I did not consider that. That's okay. Be nice to get some more peanut plants for sure. More cows. Cross for the wheat production. Or in this case, peanut production. If you get a high producing crop like the fuel wheat, I mean, it's really overpowered to be able to obviously convert it into something else, but then also to change its form, right? So, yeah, looking real strong right now with a pretty simple build. More peanut gnomes, sure thing. And we do get peanut fest as well. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. Now we just need a few more peanut plants. Leaving a lot of production on the table here. Well, not a lot, but some, for sure. And then I don't believe if... Let's try something here. It does. Okay. So instead of going into the biofuel generator, we can actually make product from that, so we can make more peanut butter from that. So I don't know why, but I was under the impression that you can't process, but you actually can. Alright, so we get the much needed peanuts. This is going to help us just build this out more, which is exactly what we want to do. So we need a peanut right here. This will change our cow friends into peanut cows. So now we have a nice little grid of peanut cows. Making more peanuts than anybody knows what to do with, frankly. And then if we get... So we definitely want a crop right here, for sure. With the water tank. Let's get it all water tanked up. $62. I mean, we could even double water tank that up. Centrifuge. Pasteurizer water cow. Another silo. I think I've got a good spot for another silo here. So we're stacking water tank, crop collector with arboreal bounty in the water tree. Getting really massive production out of a pretty simple island, for sure. So you'd also want to go right here as well. If we can secure some more peanuts. And then we'll put another processing zone right here. I think I have a melter in my hand. Is that correct? Yeah, we have a melter. Just need a crusher. That'll be alright. Rerolling is getting very expensive. Goodness. I'll take the mill. I really don't feel like rerolling. We could use that for island expansion and other functions of the like. Alright, so for a melter, let's expand here, throw a melter down right here. And then for a silo, we can go right here with it. Or we could go right here. Both locations are good. Let's go right here because this island actually produces peanut butter. So blue wheat's actually... I mean, blue wheat to peanut with the peanut gnome. Pretty insane. $132. Alright. Easter Bunny. Crusher. You don't often take the Crusher over the Easter Bunny, but we're not even messing with the Easter Bunny today, folks. Not messing with the Easter Bunny. More peanut gnomes. I do have a fence as well. I mean, if we can get an island of high producing product right here, right here, what we could really use is another crusher melter. Probably right here. Or we could throw it right here as well. I mean, crushers, right? That's something to consider for sure. More blue wheat. I mean, blue wheat produces well, right? It certainly does. So let's see what we can do here with this blue wheat. I mean, we could get the production on a double silo right here. It's not going to be on a sunflower unless we get more sunflowers, though. We could get one on a sunflower right here, but then we'd have to add a gnome. I think this is probably a great island. And then if we can just process it, right? We'll be making some more peanut butter. But at the very least, we'll be making peanuts. Which I believe sell better than just raw blue wheat. Keeping an eye out for... Definitely keeping an eye... Here's a melter. Okay, we need that. Keeping an eye out for tropical soil, for sure. That'll be a strong play with just our base peanuts. Of which we're making a lot. Right? 10,000 of them. The Miracle, Going Wide, and Bunny-like Carrot. Let's go with the Miracle. Get a little wine surplus each turn. Making plenty of water. And then we're kind of looking out for another crusher here. More blue wheat. Okay, yeah. I mean, we can go with some more blue wheat. Sure thing. It's solid. It's solid. It's chill vibes. We're chilling. More barns. I mean, do we have right here? And I suppose right here. Yeah, we can grab some barns. You bet. So I haven't heard when yet, folks, but I do know that the 1.3 update for Terracards here, and I've mentioned this a few times before, but I do know that it's imminent, right? Like, it's a-coming. It's just a matter of when, and that when should be soon, I would imagine. So I think when we get the update, what kind of things are you looking forward to seeing? Me, personally, I'm looking forward to seeing some bug fixes for sure, right? Like, restore my confidence in the oven again, please, if you would. That would be tremendous. I'm hoping they add some more fruit options. I saw some concepts with, like, a beehive, so that means, like, honey, right? But fruit options, right? Like, just think about that for a second. I mean, the possibilities are endless with that. Maybe you can, like, mix it into yogurt with the mixer, right? And get, like, apple yogurt, orange yogurt, right? Raspberry yogurt. All kinds of things. I think there are great possibilities with it, and that's kind of the wondrous and extensive nature of Terracards, I suppose. Possibilities are endless, but what kind of things are you looking forward to potentially seeing in the new update? I'm definitely liking the idea of more fruit for sure. Maybe some new animals. Like, what are some farm animals that aren't represented? Like goats, right? Get some, like, goat milk. How about pigs, right? Do pigs dig up, like, truffles, and then you can make truffle oil like in Stardew Valley? That would be a cool idea. I mean, it wouldn't be a unique and inventive idea, because Stardew Valley does it, of course, but it'd be a cool idea to incorporate the pig. What other animals? Horses? What would horses do for you? Double your production, maybe? I also saw some here's a crusher, we'll take that. Also saw some rumblings of like the idea of having... What am I trying to say here? The idea of having like a shovel or a removal command, essentially. Meaning you're able to like undo a move that you made, right? As in, so obviously once you play a card in Terracards, it's final, right? Like, it's final. You can't undo it. There's no way to undo it. Well, this would actually allow you to undo it. I don't know the scale that it would be, but there's definitely been a lot of chatter on Discord about that. Maybe not like nuke a whole island, but maybe remove certain sections of an island so you can, you know, then add something else. Allow you to optimize a little bit better, right? I'm sure that would be a calculational nightmare though, so I do get a little nervous about that. But I think it's a cool function to consider for sure. How about animals that fly? How about that? That would be cool, right? What about an ostrich or a duck? I think this game needs ducks, right? Yeah, this game needs ducks for sure. Let's petition strongly for ducks. Weed expansion, yeah, we're all over this. But this game definitely needs some ducks. I don't know. All I really know is they said the update is going to be huge. Whatever that means exactly, your guess is as good as mine. But lots of new content, including like a characters function, meaning there's going to be preset characters to select from. And then that is like each character will have a different starting deck, right? So you get the guy that's like good with animals, you'd get the guy that's good with crops, guy or gal, of course, that's good with crops, right? And there's different builds that you can do with each one. So that's kind of exciting, for sure. I think that's a good implementation into the game. Makes sense, absolutely. So that is, like, that will be implemented in 1.3 based on the roadmap. And I did do a video where I talked about that a little bit. So if you're interested in hearing a little more on that, you can definitely swing by their Discord. That's where they have all this information kind of posted. And that's where, you know, notification of the new update, when it drops, of course. That's where you see it first. Beyond, you know, just firing up your game and seeing that a new update has come out, right? I will, of course, be doing an update video on it. We'll go over each of the new features. We'll play around a little bit. We'll have some fun, as we typically do when a new significant update drops. So stay tuned to the channel, of course. Let's just add a nice, happy fence of cows here. The goal is to chill, right? And there's just something chill about our happy cow friend. Costing 172 water. Definitely not a dehydrated cow by any means. Melter will grab another one of those for sure. I suppose this is an unconventional way to make peanuts from your cow right here. You just add a gnome in with them. And then they should make peanuts. They definitely don't make milk. That might be glitching out. Hard to say. There's probably always like a ton of glitches that you're just unaware of in any given playthrough, right? Something that just isn't quite calculating properly. But we've come to understand, and you know, it is still an early access game, of course. But should be a big year for Terracards, based on everything I've heard. I think they plan to just drop the full version of the game, which is exciting, of course. Another thing they're going to drop is achievements. So that is, and I don't know what that was. Excuse that. Little system trouble, maybe. But achievements like so Steam achievements, right? So that's cool. You can get, you know, a little progress on your Steam profile if that's something you care about, for sure. Water tank, yeah, let's do it. Don't have any grapes. Let's go field grapes. I don't have any grapes, so no, I'm not breaking the game. We're just chilling. Sugarcane that makes peanut. Plus 10. Yeah, we'll take that. In fact, if we throw the mill right here, this will help boost up the sugarcane more as well, too. More peanuts, you bet. That's exactly what we need, game. Thanks. So when I think of chill, folks, I think of this guy named Bob Ross. Have you ever heard of Bob Ross? Goodness, that was quite the chorus. They're peanut cows. Just ravenous for peanuts. But I think of this guy called Bob Ross. He's a painter, so he's a chill guy, like super chill. He has since passed away. Rest in peace, Bob Ross. But excellent painter, super chill guy. Basically, he had this show on television, like public access TV, right? So it was available. I don't know, like depending on obviously what country you're viewing from, but in America, he had a public access show where he would just paint, right? He'd have a little easel, or a large easel, I should say, in front of him, and he would just paint. And he would paint these super cool landscapes. Like awesome looking landscapes, like really cool stuff. He'd show you the techniques, right? He'd literally take a blank canvas and just morph it into a masterpiece, in my opinion, in like 30 minutes or an hour, however long the show was, right? And the most noteworthy thing about Bob Ross is just his demeanor, his vibe. Very just chill, very calm, right? The way he'd speak. Just amazing energy from that guy there. Like just amazing vibe from Bob Ross. So when I think of chill, personally, I think of Bob Ross, right? Like that's the first guy that comes to mind. And like I said, he's no longer with us. Rest in peace. But if you are interested in the fine arts, or maybe you're a painter, or it's something you're interested in, just as a hobby, or maybe even a profession, definitely check out Bob Ross if you've never heard of him. Tremendous guy. I am not a very proficient painter myself. I mean, I've definitely messed around with the old acrylics, right, and some canvas. I kind of got into it for a while, low-key. I'm not gonna lie. It's fun, you know. It's a freeing experience for sure. You just completely focus on something else for a while, right? And I must admit, I've thrown on an episode of Bob Ross, and I've tried to emulate, you know, some of his techniques and some of his vision, for sure. Obviously, I've got nothing on Bob Ross, But those are some, just cool little paintings that I have that bring me back to a time when, I had Bob Ross on the big screen and just watching and painting with no training at all. Just freeing the mind, freeing the soul. And that's what the chill vibe's all about, folks. So we're going to wrap this one up here, folks. I wanted to launch this sort of, I don't know really what it is, series, kind of a side series, or just a category of Terracards video called Terracards and Chill, because I think it's important that everybody chills, right? Chilling's good. Chilling helps you reset. Chilling helps you restore your vitality. So let me know the ways in which you chill. And if you're new here to the channel and you're enjoying the content, please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. We'd love to have you aboard the community. This was a fun little peanut build. I mean, it kind of got a little wacky, for sure. But it was fun nonetheless. Don't really use peanuts too much on this channel, so it was good to diversify a little bit. But anyways, folks, that is going to wrap up the video. I hope you have a good morning, a good day, or a good evening, wherever in the world you're at. Find some time to chill, find some time to relax. And we will catch you in the next video. Thank you so much.